So view, elements in 3D view, trim. Yes, so let's show our zones. Yes. So right now, these zones are overlapping, kind of overlapping. So that's the commercial zone. This I'd want it to exist on only one floor. So right now it's overlapping to a different floor. So let's remove that overlap. And this one is also overlapping. So let's remove that overlap. Okay. And then this and that and this, they are also overlapping. So let's remove that and click OK. So what controls how these zones look in 3D is the surface that has been assigned to them. So in 3D, we have an actual surface, this one here. So I'd want us to create new surfaces to correspond to the different zones that we have. So let's confirm our zone categories as well. So commercial is orange, social amenities is yellow, religious is a light blue, and this office is a dark blue, medical, residential. Okay, so I'm going to go to options, element attributes, surfaces. And then once I open my surfaces, I'm going to, in this template, I already have a few zones existing. So I'm going to create new ones with now different colors. So I'm going to go to new, duplicate. So the name is zone. Now this is commercial. Commercial surface color, we created that orange. That's how it will look. Create a new one. This one is social. I'll just call it social. Okay, surface color is that yellow. Have it like that. Create a new one. New zone. The other one was religious. It was something like that, I think. You can just leave it like that. Create a new one. Zone. Residential. Residential. So if it already exists, then we can just leave it this as it is. Do we have medical? No, we don't have medical. So zone. Can now create the new one, medical, and then change this color to that. And then new one, zone, office as the last one, and change that color to that. Okay. So we are going to go floor by floor. So on ground floor, this zone of ours, under my surface, I want to give it zone commercial, same as this. I'm going to give it zone, let me just search. Akika 26 allows you to search this thing. And then this is now social. And then second floor, same thing, social. And this is commercial. This was medical, yeah. So search medical. This is also medical, and this is social. And then this is religious. So once we change all those surfaces, now we can see that in 3D, now we have this displaying. Now they are displaying with some sort of glass look. So if we don't want it to display like that, first of all, let's change this to that. So we have a feel of how this look like. If we don't want it to display with that glass look, we can change that in settings, so that now under this, what makes it to appear is because of transmittance. The transmittance is what makes it have that glass look. So if you don't want it to have a glass look at all, just set the transmittance to 0. If you want it to be shiny, you can play around with that as well. Specular is what makes it reflect light, and then ambient is what gives it that surface color. So for all, I'm going to take away transparency. So commercial, I'm going to take away transparency as well. The other one is medical, take away transparency. Commercial, we've done that. So religious, remove transparency. Residential, remove transparency. And then on social, remove transparency as well. So once we do all that, click OK. Now we see that all these things, they display like that. So there is a shadow that is showing right now. So I'm going to change this setting to 3D styles, shadows off, so that we don't see any shadows. So, but as we were defining this, I forgot to make it such that so let's on. So I need this morph. So I'm going to switch off the zone and have the morph on. So switch off the zone, okay. Yeah. Zones, okay. What layers are these on? Select all zones. I need them to be on zone layer. So this, I want it to extend all the way up to the bottom of the third floor, of the fourth floor, that is, so that it can occupy all that space. And then this, I'm going to drag it upwards, or instead of dragging it upwards, I'm going to take it to fourth story. So that once we change back to programming, we can see that now this flows. Yeah, so as I was saying, now this is how you begin to visualize and show what is happening. So something is not right here. This has extended past how it's supposed to go. So let's remove this. So now using this, I can now visualize and say, this is zone that, zone this, zone this. So let's now go into the upper floors. So fourth story. So instead of having offices for floor by floor, maybe I want my offices to extend 3 floors only. So I'm going to go to, actually let's just have it floor by floor. I'm going to select office zone, and then under the, I always need this to be under zone, and the settings, surface, let's have it as office, zone office. Then for now I'm not thinking about the interior dimensions, I just want to place it. So this zone I'm going just to copy it to other floors. Before I'm going to copy this zone, so from this floor all the way up to story 6, so that I have it on 3 floors. So select it, Control C, and then just paste it there. Okay, just paste it there. Okay, and then this, all the remaining ones, I'm going to have them as my residential. So story 7, and then choose residential zone, and then I choose this as that. Place it there, and then I'm going to copy this for all my other floors. So paste it there. Okay, paste it there. So once we've done that, show it again, and now we see that our now these have issues because they are overlapping. So let's select all zones, remove that overlap. So I'm going to put that as 0. And then now using this as our massing model,